It's Tech Lid and we're carding up. So we're right here in the Topps Bunt 22 app and we are going to take a look at some trades, right? So here we go into the trade section and we are going into the feed now. So I'm going right in the feed and we're going to take a look at some of the users that are on here and what they are looking for. For example, Bulk 15 wants legendary 206 for trades. Let's keep going down. Looking for Mookie, Vladdy Jr., and Baez. Okay, so this person right here, 206 dupes for needs, Iowa Oaks. So let's see what we could do, if there is anything that we could do. Okay, so let's go to the uncommon. You know what? I may not have exactly what they're looking for, but I do have some dupes. So we're going to see what we can do with these. We have 4 dupes right here. Right, this is from the museum collection. Chris Bryant, Mariano Rivera, Francisco Lindor, and Bo Bichette. So right now we're going to take a look at some of their uncommon cards. Let's check out duplicates. And this is some of their duplicates right here. So I'm going to take a look at some of the cards I might be interested in that I may not have, which is actually all of these, right? So I don't have any of these. So this is a Milwaukee Brewers Wong card, right? 206 collection. Postseason cards. Okay, this is a Lucas Giolito card of the Chicago White Sox. Gonna add that there. I'm also going with this Liam Hendricks card. Physical sit. Actually, no, forget that card. I'll add this Dale Murphy right here. And we want this Darryl Strawberry card, right? This is from the Topps 35th anniversary. So we got a 4 for 4 going. And a lot of things that people want to know. For example, global count. How much do I take that into consideration? This is the thing. For most card collectors, the global count is crucial because that is the scarcity of the card. Now, there is a whole different aspect and a whole different beast which makes card collecting beautiful. This card right here, Lucas Giolito, I like it. I want it in my collection. Let's say that it is personal. This guy, he's not even a favorite player of mine, but let's say he is a favorite player of mine or on a favorite team of mine. I am going to get this card no matter what. Therefore, the value is different for me. The value is different to me. So I will overpay if I have to for the card. And that's just what it is. If someone may think that they're underpaying you and getting the better end of the deal, all in the meanwhile, this is exactly what you're looking for. Therefore, that's a tricky thing with global count and the value and what that card means to that player. So I'm going to send that trade in. Obviously, if you look at the players on top, arguably you could say these guys are much better players, period. Bo Bichette, Lindor, legendary Mariano Rivera, and Chris Bryant, much better players than the guys down here. But we're going to send this trade in, and we'll see if the person likes the trade or not. Let's take a look at the feed here, see what's going on. Echo Mania 73 says, looking for trades, see something you like, make an offer. I collect all Ryan Mountcastle and Adley Rutschman cards. Have a good one. Okay, so let's see if we could find these specific people that they're looking for, right? Ryan Mountcastle or whatever it is. A lot of Nolan Ryan, but none of that Mountcastle guy. Okay, but not really much doing here, so I will get out of this page right here. Don't like what's going on. That person has most of the cards I have already, so forget about that. GX1000, they just wrote send trades, so this user is looking just to have trades sent to them, and I guess you could see what you do, right? Let's see. All right, as a matter of fact, I'll send one trade in. Let's see, something I'm not too crazy about right now. Okay, a Tops Now card. 13th player in expansion era to go 10 for 10. This is actually a very dope card. The global count is 3,720. I'm going to send this trade, right? And I am going to go for a card that has a higher global count, right? Because I want to show you guys that the value in the cards, it's not just in the numbers of the global count. It is actually something you like. So just an example, let's see, Kansas City Royals, right? Not my favorite team by any stretch of the imagination. But this person has an opening day card, right? I don't really like that card too much. Forget that. KC. Let's go with the Oakland A's, right? So the Oakland Athletics, let's say I'm looking for a card right here. Okay, so this person doesn't have a lot of stuff either. Huh, interesting, as both teams I searched for, they do not have much. Let's go Yankees then, right? Okay, so this card right here, Giancarlo Stanton, it is a player that I definitely like. Global count 15,609. I will add that card in. Mind you, the global count on top, right? 3,000 compared to around 15,000. That's 5 times as much, right? So arguably, I could send around 5 cards that have around this same count to equal that one card. But I'm going to leave it there because, in my opinion, I very much like this card, right? With a much higher global count. But I like Giancarlo Stanton as a player. And I'm just going to send this trade in to show you guys that value is not just in the numbers. The value is also the players, what you think about certain guys in the league, what you think about the design of the cards, right? This card, to me, it speaks volumes because this is the street card, right? So it has that retro graffiti style look, right? I'm a native New Yorker, right? So we see graffiti all over the streets. That's what we see. The Bronx Bombers, right? So that is something that, to me, I enjoy that kind of thing because that vibe, it gives me the street vibes, right? New York Yankees, Bronx, right? Let's see, a trade was just accepted. And GX1000 actually took that trade. So that was very quickly, actually. They accepted that trade. Maybe this person said, you know what, that global count, is so much better than my card. Let me accept this in a heartbeat. I don't know if this person is a St. Louis Cardinals fan. Maybe that was the card they're looking for. Giancarlo Stanton, as I said, I like him as a player. I'm a native New Yorker. I do like the Yankees, so I preferred that card, and it's just to show you value is different for everybody. So this is just an example of things I look for when we're going through trades. So it ain't always about the count, and I stress that when I have comments here on the Topps Bunt community, and I stress that it's all about what you like in the card, design, the year the card came out, the significant, right? Let's say someone like Aaron Judge, right? 2022. I'm going to want those cards from that year because of the historic significance behind it. To some people, they may not value that and it may not matter one bit, but that is the point I'm trying to make. Value is different for everybody. I will be posting more of these just to tell you a bit about my thinking and my thought process behind these trades. Until the next time, peace and love.